He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kid, and that's Robert. Duncan Hansen leading us off in the bottom of the fourth. He'll be followed by Wyatt Winalski and Willie Tatum for the Beavers. We are even going into this bottom of the fourth. Hansen shows bunt, takes a fastball in there for a strike. Duncan struck out his first time up, so he is 0 for 1 in this one. Catcher out of Del Campo High fouls one back, so it's 0-2. Hasn't really looked comfortable against Tyler Olson as of yet. Olson has struck out 5 through 3 innings, and Hansen fouls that one back dangerously close to the Stones Radio Networks cameras, which I thought we made it some sort of law or something that you can't hit a foul ball close to there. Still probably in committee. Breaking ball's hit out towards shortstop, handled by Meyer. Across the diamond, a little bit low, but scooped down over there. Mike Carter for the out. 6-3. Hansen is out, first out of the fourth inning, and now Wyatt Winalski, who took a base on balls his first time up, comes up to the plate, the left-handed center fielder out of San Juan High School. He's a sophomore. Center fielder and a pitcher. Playing centers, 273 coming in, so still 273. Takes a fastball. Must have been a little high, 1-0. Kawashima playing up close at third base with left-handed Winalski. 1-0 pitch is in there, call strike. 1-1 on Wyatt. Willie Tatum will follow Winalski. Breaking ball misses inside. 2-1. Winalski hits that one sharply right back up the middle into center field for a base hit. Came in fast, went back out faster. Fifth hit for the Beavers, and that'll bring up Willie Tatum, who struck out his first time up back in the second inning. Right-handing first baseman out of Grant High School, the sophomore, hitting 135 coming in. 7 runs batted in. Winalski with the sharp single up the middle. Tatum swings and misses at a low inside fastball, 0-1. Short lead by Winalski at first. Tatum lines one into right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Stopping at second, no, he's going to go all the way to third as Winalski. The throat's cut off. The throw will be late. Winalski's in at third on the Tatum single, and the Beavers are back in action again, first and third, with just one out. Really, Tatum's banked that one to center. I thought that Jenkins was right on it, but Winalski never waited. He just took off, and the relay throw just a little bit too late, and here is Marcus Babata, who struck out his first time up. Beavers now with 6 hits, 2 in the second, 2 in the third, and 2 here in the fourth off Tyler Olson, who came in with a sparkling 3.42 ERA. Babata takes a breaking pitch. Misses high, 1-0. Kawashima again playing close at third. I'd be surprised with left-handed Babata. And there goes the windup, so he's going to let it go as they're going to free base for Willie Tatum. As Willie very alertly noticing that Olson went to the windup, so he just took off. He is at second base, both in scoring position with a 1-ball, 1-strike count on Babata. Check swing, did he go? No, he did not, according to the base umpire. On an inside breaking ball. Top of the order, Brett Griffiths is on deck. Griffith is 1 for 2 today. Scored the Beavers' only run up till now back in the third inning. Vada takes a fastball, misses inside. So he's ahead in the count, 3-1. First base is open. 1 out here in the fourth inning. Hansen grounded out to open the inning, and now we're going to have The coach just walked out. He did not ask for it. He just took off and just walked out on the field. He's going to have a chat with Tyler Olson. We started off with Hansen with the grounder to shortstop, but then Winalski singled sharply up the middle. Then Tatum did the same. And Winalski, very aggressive base running, took it all the way to third base. Babada has worked it out. He is ahead 3 balls and 1 strike. That only strike was on the windup that Olson took, and so Babada had to let that one go so Willie Tatum could take second base very easily, which is where he currently resides, and the umpire is going to go out and break it up a little bit here. At least that's what I'm hoping. I know we have a right to assemble and everything. It's in the Constitution, but there is a limitation. As Coach Evangello comes back out of there, or that could be one of the 5 assistant coaches as well. I don't know, just the way he just walked onto the field like he was running the show makes me think that's the head guy. Because if you're an assistant, you don't just walk out there. So 3-1 now. Olson in the windup. That's lined out to left field, but foul. So he came right back in with the hard stuff, and Babada kind of waiting for it, but he fouled it off. Full count pitch coming up. Griffiths on deck. Line to right field. That is going to get caught out there. Tag at third by Winalski. Here he comes. The throw is kind of botched out there, and Winalski will score. Going to third is Tatum. It's a sacrifice fly for Marcus Babada, and the Beavers take a 2-1 lead. Babada with his 6th run batted in the season. Might have been close. They're gonna appeal third base, and that is disallowed. Might have been close if Carter could handle the throw, but it was tough. It kind of handcuffed him coming in from Faith in right field. So Tatum moves over to third on that throw. He's there for Brett Griffiths. Breaking ball is fouled off, and Brett kind of waited for that breaking ball, but couldn't do much with it. 0-1. Babada with a very good line drive right there that held up and got all the way out to Owen Faith in right field. Winalski alertly tags up and scores. Griffiths high, skies it up. It's going to be the second baseman going out. Here comes Faith in from right field to make the catch. 1 run, 2 hits. They left 1. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Beavers on top, 2-1.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in town. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We'd love to see you.
Pass flung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off-speeder. Bruno strikes out the... He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kid. That's Robert Freeman. And Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 15. Comes down to the 10. He gets a block to the 5. Beavers on top 2-1 as we move into the 5th inning. Kimo Walensky will start us off. Then Masayuki Kawashima and Mason Olfan. Walensky takes a strike. He grounded out to second base his first time up. Watches that one go by. It's called strike 2. So quickly, Austin up on top, 0-2. 4 strikeouts, 1 walk from Austin in the first 4 innings. That one is outside. 1-2. The great Jamil Pugh taking up his spot behind home plate so he can take pictures with his giant camera. Fouled out of play by Walensky. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes on Chemo. That's fouled away again. Kailua High School, the freshman Walensky. We're number 38 for the Wolverines. Breaking ball misses outside. Evens the count 2-2. Popped out of play again, so we're still going at 2-2 on Walensky. Opening up the top of the 5th here. Looks like we got a softball on the field. I think we sent Stones over to take over the softball field. I thought he was supposed to legislate against that stuff going on. It's Big 8 conference action, though. Beavers against Sac City, so anything can happen over there. You get Beavers and Panthers together, you know. Throw out the record books where that one happens. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Walensky. Line drive into center field. It's going to hang up to Winalski. Going to go. It's over his head. It'll go all the way to the fence. And Walensky is going to motor into second with a very hard hit double to open the top of the 5th. 4th hit for the Wolverines, and Walensky got all over that one. Hit the line drive. I thought it was going to, it did hang up. It hung up over the head of the center fielder, Winalski. And Walensky hits it over Winalski's head, and we've got ourselves a double to open the top of the 5th. And here's Masayuki Kawashima, who doubled his first time up down the third base line. So he is 1 for 1 in this one. Walensky came in at 161. Hit that one a lot harder than a 161 hitter. And Kawashima at 148 is already 1 for 1. Griffiths has to stay here. They're going to throw it to second and try to come up with some ancient rule. Maybe he missed first base or something, but the umps having none of that. Jaden Reynolds is going to get in a little chat, a little conversation, a little convo with the umpire. I think it's going to do any good, though. Or just walk around like, yeah, whatever. Okay, come on, let's go. I got nothing. So Kawashima at the plate. Left-hander against left-hander. He bunts at him. Foul. Over to the on-deck circle of the Beavers. It'll be 0-1. Wolverines had 3 hits back in the third when they scored their run. 1, 2, 3 in the 4th, and now the leadoff double by Walensky in the 5th. Kawashima shows bunt again, bunts it down the third base line. Nice bunt. Tatum's going to have to hurry to get back there, and the throw is over his head. The second baseman covering Reynolds, and he is safe at first base. So a little bit confusion over who was kind of taking the throw over there. The sacrifice works for Kawashima. He's safe at first base on the fielder's choice. See if it has to be, probably an error has to be issued at third base to Griffiths. So first and third now, nobody out, and here's Mason Oliphant, the leadoff man who's flied to center and struck out. He has 8 RBIs. Takes that one high and outside. So immediate trouble for the Beavers here in the top of the 5th. The Walensky double, and then the bunt, which I think Griffith probably was a little bit put off there by not knowing who was going to cover first base. Breaking ball is high, 2-0. So his throw reflected his indecision, and we have first and third and nobody out. Brady Rinaldo on deck, who's hit the ball hard both times so far today, and it's 1 for 2 to show for it. 2-0 pitch is high, 3-0. Beavers on top 2-1, but Wolverines threatening here in the fifth. 3-0 pitch is in there for a call strike. Taking all the way was Oliphant. Another softball in right field. That's a situation where it has to be the left-hander hits the slicing foul ball on the left field line, that kind of situation. 3-1 now. Fouled at the plate, so all the way back at 3-2 on Oliphant. Sophomore out of Reno. Mason playing in left field for the Wolverines today. First of the 3-game set between these two teams. Let's see if the runners are going at first. He is not. Pitcher's low and inside. Second walk given up by Austin. Loads the bases. Nobody out and brings up Rinaldo, who lined to left field his first time up and had an RBI single back in the third. We're going to have a meeting at the mound. We'll take a step away. Top of the fifth. Bases loaded. Beavers lead by 1. Very short visit, but I liked our between innings music, so I was listening to it a little bit longer than necessary. Rinaldo coming up here, 1-4-2. Bases loaded. Beavers in at the corners and double play depth in the middle of the field, second and short. First pitch is inside for a ball. Rinaldo is the freshman out of Roseville High School. Picked up his 9th run bat into the season, back in the third inning. Came in at 271. Takes that one in there for a strike. 1-1. Owen Faith, Connor Smith, the 3 and 4 hitters following Rinaldo in the lineup here. Breaking ball fouled out of play to our right. Very close to a guy walking his dog over there, who actually kind of looked up when the ball hit the ground, and now they're chasing it. Excellent work out there. 1-2, getting the spirit of things. It's Big 8 Conference baseball. Everybody gets involved. 1-2 now on Rinaldo. Check swing, did he go? I don't think so. We're not even going to ask the base umpires. 2-2. Beavers 1-5 in Big 8 Conference play. Won their first game against Diablo Valley. Two pitch misses high and outside, 3-2. So Austin in a very difficult situation here. 3-2 obviously has to come into Rinaldo, who's made good contact both times at the plate today. Chopper, it's going to be a tough play. Nice play by the pitcher. Throws to home. He has it. Didn't have to tag him. It was a force play. But he is out at the plate. Only play that he could make was back to home plate, and he made it, so it's a fielder's choice. Walensky is out. Pitcher to catcher. Now it's 1 out. Bases still loaded. Kawashima now at third. Oliphant at second, and Rinaldo takes over at first. And here's Owen Faith, who walked and singled so far today. So he is 1 for 1 as the sun peeks out from behind the clouds there. High and outside from Austin. 1-0. Faith 275, but does have 21 runs batted in on the season. Freshman out of Western Sierra. Takes a fastball in there. Good location by Austin. Getting a lot of strikes under the hands of the right-handed hitters from the Wolverines. Evens it up 1-1 strike. Outfield pulled a little bit around to the left side. Medium deep in right and left. Deep in center. Line drive foul down the right field line. 1-2 strikes on Owen Faith. He's the right fielder for Sierra College in this one. Bases loaded, 1 out. Hits that one down the right field line, a little bit closer to the field, but not really very close. Connor Smith to follow. Umpire says, this would be a good time to clean up the plate. There's a long time since I last cleaned up the plate, so I'll take care of that now. Duncan Hansen flashing the signs behind the plate to Luke Austin. Fouled out of play again. Griffiths at third, Eels at short, Reynolds at second, Tatum at first. Outfield is Babata, Winalski, and Balky. Still at the 1-2 strike count on Faith. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Nice pitch there by Luke Austin. Fifth strikeout for the left-hander. Here's Connor Smith. Struck out and fly to the left, so he is 0 for 2. He does have 3 home runs on the season. Came in with a .250 batting average and 15 runs batted in. Sophomore from Alpha Charter against Luke Austin. Outfield is deep around to the left. Fastball is in there for a strike. Bases loaded and no out. Then the chopper by Rinaldo, handled by the pitcher, forced at the plate, and then the strikeout of Owen Faith. Beavers clinging to the 2-1 lead. Fastball. A little bit too high. 1-1 strike. Zach Jenkins is the on-deck hitter, but it's all about Connor Smith right now. Just misses outside. Hansen tries to frame it. Just a little bit too far outside for that. High fly ball, short right field. Actually going to get called over there by Tatum to make the catch. Great job by Austin to get out of the situation. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Beavers still on top, 2-1.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We'd love to see you.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us to schedule your service today.
I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. Personally, the most rewarding part is about eating it. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
bottom of the 5th inning. Top of the 5th was very exciting. Beavers escaping without a run, scoring after a bases loaded, no out situation. Here's Nick Golden, Darren Eels, and Wyatt Balke against Tyler Olson, the right-hander. 6 hits and 2 runs through the first 4 innings. Golden shows bunt, pulls it back, and it's a ball. Nick is fly to left and sacrifice, so he is 0 for 1 in this one. Left-handed hitting DH. Joe's bunt again, pulls it back. That's in there for a strike. 1-1. Darren Eels and Wyatt Balke to follow. We are in the bottom of the 5th inning from Beaver Field. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Mark the Panama here with Chris Toy on the controls. Bringing you this one. We're back here Friday at 1 p.m. for the 3rd game in this series. Check us out on YouTube. Line drive off the glove of the third baseman in the left field, base hit. Kawashima stuck the glove up there, almost got it out of the air, and Golden has himself a clean base hit. That's 7 hits for the Beavers. And it brings up Darren Eels. Catch us on ARC Athletics YouTube or Stones Radio Network's YouTube. Got ARC Athletic action on both those fine channels. And here's Eels. He has struck out twice, so Darren 0 for 2. Shows bunt, pulls it back. The pitch is in there for a strike. Just getting back is Nick Golden at first base. I think it was called a strike, yeah. 0-1, yes. Confirming that, the umpire. Eels takes a breaking ball. That's on the outside corner. Seems like Olson's breaking ball is particularly effective against Darren today. He's really spotting it well on that outside corner. 0-2. I think we've okay, 0-2. I thought that he called timeout and then put up 1-1. And it's 0-2. Yeah, it's 0-2. I think he had everything right at 0-2, and then he started to confuse himself and talk about being 0-1 and then, or 1-1, and then came back and started saying, no, it's 0-2. And it was like, yeah, I know. Eels hits a ground ball sharply to shortstop. Meyer to second for 1. Almost pulled him off the bag to throw to first. It's a 6-4-3 double play. The pitcher's best friend right there for the Wolverines. 2 outs, and that'll bring up Wyatt Balke. Eels hit it hard, but hit it right at shortstop. Meyer, Rinaldo, and Carter turn it. And with 2 outs, here's Wyatt Balke, who's doubled twice, driven in a run back in the 3rd. Both doubles going to right center field. Breaking ball, check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did, I guess. The home plate umpire pointed to the middle of the field. I had to look and see where the first base umpire was. He was at first base. What a weird idea. Balke takes that one outside. What a unique concept for a first base umpire, or a base umpire, I guess, more appropriately. Jaden Reynolds on deck here. Balke swings and fouls that breaking ball back. To the backstop, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Golden opened up with a single, then the 6-4-3 double play. We are at 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. Swing and a miss. That ball is going to get away from the catcher. Balke hurrying down to first. He will be safe. Just a tough play. Tough play for the catcher behind the plate, Smith, as that was a breaking ball that was in the dirt. It's going to be a strikeout and a wild pitch.
Second baseman, Jaden Reynolds.
And Reynolds is coming up now. He's got Balke down at first base. Wyatt's 3rd straight base appearance today. Not quite the way he wanted to get number 3, but he did not hesitate and took off down that first baseline. Reynolds takes a fastball high for a ball, singled sharply to right back in the 2nd, and fly to left in the 3rd for Jaden, who came in at 235. Freshman out of Bella Vista playing at second base. Check swing, and that one's in there for a strike. 1-1. Duncan Hansen the catcher on deck. Olson's given up 7 hits through 4 2/3. 5 strikeouts. Reynolds takes that one. It's in there for a strike. Took a little something off that one. I think Jane thought it was a little bit too high. But it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. There goes the runner. The pitch is lined but foul down the left field line, out of play. And if that little Dodson's still down there, we saw earlier. Again, and yeah, he's down there in the left field pavilion. It's called Dotson Pavilion down there. One and two. The umpire's getting himself in trouble when he gets out and makes that check it little motion, the little whirling motion. That's when he talks himself into the wrong count. Reynolds gets a liner on 1 hop to second to make that 2 hops, picked up and thrown out by Ronaldo. So Reynolds is out, 4-3, no runs, no hits, 1 left. We go to the 6th inning. Beavers 2, Wolverines 1.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Told Rick, I said, this is the guy that's going to lead us out of the.
He can't even lead us out of the
He
parking
can't get out of the parking lot.
So we just moments ago, though, a rhubarb, a brouhaha between Mr. Reynolds, the great Jerry Reynolds, and the great Mr. Basketball.
They always wear
He
something
dresses
different.
He has his
Yeah.
suit on and stuff.
So, so it's like, hey, fans, I'm different.
Yeah.
You know, I'm the man.
Well,
see, so.
yeah.
Top of the 6th inning from Beaver Field. Beavers 2, Wolverines 1. It'll be Zach Jenkins, Cowan Meyer, and Devin Carter. Jenkins over 2 with 2 strikeouts so far. Came in at 279. Left-hander against the left-hander, Luke Austin. Inside for a ball. 5 strikeouts, 2 base on balls for Austin through 5 innings. That one is down low. 2-0. Beavers escape from a bases loaded, nobody out situation in the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. 2-1. That's outside. It's like Austin really didn't follow through on that one. Something got it. Interrupted the windup, so it's 3 balls and 1 strike. Shows bunt, pulls it back. It's strike 2. Umpire waited until Jenkins threw his bat down to take his base before he called it a strike. 3-2. Cowan Meyer to follow. That's fouled back. 3-2. Fouled back again by Jenkins. Cowan Meyer, Devin Carter to follow here. 5, 6, and 7 in the top of the 6th inning for Sierra College. 11 and 9 total on the season, including 3 and 3 in conference. Breaking ball laid off, and it's ball 4. Third base on balls issued by Luke Austin. Credit to Zach Jenkins for a good at bat on that one. And here's Cowan Meyer, who flied to right and fly to center. The fly ball to right field was back in the second. That was to deep right. Medium center for the fly out in the 4th inning. Up here again in the 6th with Jenkins over at first base. Shows bunt, and Austin's going to go over to first base to Willie Tatum. Jenkins is back in there. Meyer again showing bunt. And the throw to try to keep Jenkins close. Watches it all the way in, lets it go for a ball, 1-0. Meyer out of Placer High School up in Auburn, the Hillman. That one's hit to left field. Coming in after going back is Babada. He's going to make the catch on the run. Looked like he hit it a lot harder than that. Didn't go very far, and Babada came in on it to make the catch for the first out. Bring up Devin Carter, the first baseman. Grounded out back in the second off the foot of Luke Austin. Went to Reynolds at second. He was thrown out at first, then struck out looking in the 4th, so Devin is 0 for 2. He's got Jenkins at first base. Takes that one and it just misses outside. 1-0. Kimo Walensky on deck. Kimo rifled a double his last time up over the head of Winalski in center field. Jenkins with another good lead at first. Here's the pitch. Outside again. 2-0. Carter, a freshman from Alpha Charter. Misses outside. 3-0. Jenkins walked to open the inning, then Meyer flies out to left field, but Carter ahead in the count, 3 balls and no strikes as Jenkins gets a good lead over at first base. And he's in there for the call strike. 3 balls and 1 strike now. Austin goes over to first. They might be able to get Jenkins anticipating the 3-1 delivery, but Zach was way ahead of the game and he got back easily. He goes on the 3-1. It's in there, strike 2. The ball's 1 hop to second base, and he is in there. So Jenkins stolen base. Hansen throw is, even if it was perfect, was not going to be in time as Jenkins with the good jump. Carter now with the 3-ball, 2-strike count as Austin has come almost all the way back. Jenkins in scoring position. Beavers lead by 1 here in the top of the 6th. The 3-1 pitch misses outside, ball 4. Second walk of the inning. 4 now in the game from Austin, and we're going to have a meeting at the mound. We'll take a little bit of a break here and see if we have a pitching change for the Beavers. As we are in the top of the 6th, Beavers leading at 2-1.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Telling. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Telling. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24 hours towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We love to see you.
New pitcher for the Beavers, the freshman from Vista Del Lago, Joey Garrienti, making his 8th appearance, 2-1 on the season, 22 and a third innings pitched, 17 strikeouts, 7 base on balls, and an ERA at 4.43 for the right-hander. He will face Kimo Walensky and then Masayaki Kawashima, the bottom two in the order here for the Wolverines, who have been a thorn in the side of the Beavers so far. Walensky 1 for 2, Kawashima 1 for 1 with a sacrifice. Walensky had a double his last time up to center field. That's 2 runs batted in on the season for the right-handed hitter out of Kahlua. Throw back to second base to Eels covering, but the runner, Jenkins, is back easily. Right-hander against right-hander here, top of the 6th inning, 1 out. 5 and a third innings for Luke Austin. Fouled out of play. He gave up 4 hits. Walked 4, struck out 5, responsible for the 2 runners on base. Looking for his first win of the season is Luke Austin. Nice looking pitch by Joey in there for strike 1 and 2 to Walensky. Griffiths in a little bit at third. Out infield, of course, double play depth in the middle. Popped out of play again. Oh and 2 on Walensky. Came in at 161, grounded to second back in the 3rd inning, and then doubled in the 5th. Just misses the outside corner with that one. Either a good take or a lucky take. Doesn't really matter which one. 1 and 2 on Walensky. Kimo wearing number 38 for Sierra College. That's hit sharply to left to second. That's into right field for a base hit. The run's going to come around third. The throw to the plate will be cut off. And it's an RBI single for Walensky, and this game is tied at 2. Carter goes to second, holds there. First hit of the inning. First run of the inning. Yuki Kawashima will be the hitter. He's doubled and scored in the 3rd. Then he had a sacrifice in the 5th. So Walensky now at 2 for 3, picks up his third RBI. And he fought back from 0-2 to do it. And here's Kawashima. Takes a fastball just a little high. 1-0. Garante had to kind of ask the umpire where that one was. Mason Oliphant, the top of the order, on deck. 1 out here in the 6th, and we are tied at 2. That's a nice looking fastball in there for a strike. Freshman from Vista del Lago, Joey Garante. In relief of Luke Austin. Carter at second, Walensky at first. Swing and a miss from Kawashima. 1-2. Wibanowski playing the left-handed Kawashima in left center. So there is a hole in right center field as Balke is straight away in right. That's chopped down to first base. It's going to get by. Tatum into right field for a base hit. Balke comes in, is going to pick it up and throw it home. Duncan cuts it off, throws to second base. Tag is made, and he is out at second base. It's an RBI single. Carter scores. Walensky makes it over to third. Kawashima with the single. He is thrown out, trying to stretch that on the throw. So 2 outs. Runner still at third base. 2 runs in, and it's a 3-2 lead for the Wolverines. That grounded looked like it was right to the first baseman, but then I think the first baseman was actually the runner. So Willie Tatum tried to get it. Jones bunts it down the third base line, but foul. That's Oliphant at the plate. He is flied to center. He's walked and he's struck out. So Kawashima with his second hit of the day gets himself his first RBI, but is cut down trying to stretch it on the throw for the second out of the inning. Walensky is over at third base. The last 2 hitters in the order for the Wolverines have only made 1 out. Nice looking pitch there, but it misses the outside corner. 1-1 on Oliphant with Brady Rinaldo to follow. 2 runs for the Wolverines here in the top of the 6th. They have taken a 3-2 lead. Line drive, right field, that's a base hit, and that will score a run for the Wolverines. So Oliphant comes through with his first base hit of the day. His 9th run batted in. Walensky scores. 3rd run of the inning. It's 4-2 Wolverines, and here's Brady Rinaldo. Two walks and now 3 hits in the inning for the Wolverines. Oliphant picks up RBI number 9 of the campaign. Hit sharply out towards short. Eels has he's going to go step on second himself for the out. But 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Beavers now trail 4-2.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We love to see you.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise so you can have peace of mind. Contact us to schedule your service today.
I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. Personally, the most rewarding part is about eating it. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Bottom of the sixth, Beavers now trailing it by 2. Duncan Hansen, Wyatt Winalski, Willie Tatum here against Tyler Olson, who now has a 4-2 lead and a fastball that's in there for a strike. He's given up 7 hits and 2 runs over 5 innings. 6 strikeouts. Hansen watches the breaking ball outside, so it's 1-1. Hansen struck out and grounded to short so far, so he is 0 for 2 on the day. Watches that one go outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Beavers with single runs in the 3rd and the 4th. That's lifted out towards center field. Coming on is Jenkins. Has the beat on it, reaches up and makes the catch for the out. So Hansen's out on a fly ball to Zach Jenkins in center field, and that'll bring up Wyatt Winalski, who has walked and singled in this one. Wyatt 1 for 1, came in at 273. Sophomore out of San Juan High. Activity starting to stir in the bullpen for the Wolverines. That fastball's in there for a strike. Oh and 1. Winalski watches that. That's on the outside corner. Clips it perfectly. 0 and 2. Willie Tatum to follow. Check swing inside, gets away from Connor Smith. Goes back toward the backstop. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Walk in the 2nd, a single in the 4th for Wyatt Winalski. Outside. Dylan Schmidt, a freshman out of Roseville, looks to be warming up, loosening up. Line drive, base hit, left field, Wyatt Winalski. Second line drive, base hit for Wyatt in this one. He is 2 for 2 on base for the 3rd time, and here's Willie Tatum, who singled his last time up after striking out in the 2nd. So Willie, 1 for 2. That's hit number 8 for the Beavers. Marcus Babata to follow Willie Tatum. Shows bunt. Bunts it down the 3rd baseline, but foul on the breaking ball. Oh and 1 on Willie. Shows bunt again. Here comes Kawashima at 3rd. Lets it go by. One and 1 on Willie Tatum. Winalski at first. Tatum pulls it back, takes it ball 2. 2-1 pitch. Inside, ball 3. 3-1. Willie takes a look down at Coach Jay, and Coach Jay does a very weird thing. He clapped his hand and said, "Hey, come on." Like that's never happened before. Here goes the runner. Pitches down low, and Willie Tatum has got the base on balls. So just like they did back in the 4th, it's Winalski and Tatum getting on base back to back. And we're going to have a meeting at the mound. We may get ourselves a new pitcher for the Wolverines. We'll step away, bottom of the sixth, and Sierra leads this one 4-2.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Oh, I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
The meeting is over at the mound, and still on the mound, Tyler Olson. He was chatting with pitching coach Josh Morton out there, and it was quite a lengthy discussion, but he is back out there, and Babada coming to the plate. Marcus takes a fastball outside corner for a strike. He struck out and hit a line drive to right field that served as a sacrifice fly back in the fourth inning, and Marcus got his 6th RBI of the season on that one. Second run that came across for the Beavers. It's a sharp grounder out to second base, handled by Rinaldo. He goes the short way to second for one, back to first, but not in time. Babada hits the fielder's choice, and Tatum is out at second base. First and third now as Winalski moves over, and here's Brett Griffiths, who is grounded to short, blooped a single into center, and fly to right. 274 for the Jesuit High sophomore. Coming in, 8 runs batted in, 11 runs scored number 12 today, back in the third inning. See if Babada is going at first. He's not now. Breaking ball, beautiful pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Griffiths takes outside a fastball, and Smith has to come over and save that one from going back to the backstop. Although it was hard enough, I think if it went to backstop, it would have come right back to Smith. Would have been a tough time for Winalski to try to score from third. Evens up the count on Brett at 1 ball in, 1 strike. Breaking ball's popped up center field. Jenkins coming on, has a beat on it, and it makes the catch for the out. So 1 hit and 1 walk, but no runs. We go to the top of the 7th. Wolverines lead this one 4-2.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Telling. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We love to see you.
Pass flung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off-speeder. Bruno strikes out the... He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kid. That's Robert Freeman. And Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 15. Comes down to the 10. He gets a block to the 5. Top of the 7th inning. Owen Faith, Connor Smith, Zach Jenkins against Joey Garrienti, who came on in relief of Luke Austin back in the 6th inning. Wolverines came up with 3 in that inning. They lead at 4-2. Faith has walked, singled, and struck out. So he is 1 for 2 in this one. Came in at 275. Right hand hitting right fielder. Hits it out in the air, too. Right field slicing over. Balky on the move. Keel moving, still moving. Dives. He's not going to be able to get that. Nobody behind him, so Faith is going to go for 3. Balky picks it up and guns it in. The relay throw too late, and it's a triple for Owen Faith to start off the 7th inning. Balky had to give it a try, but unfortunately, there's no way to back anybody up there down the right field line. And so seeing that at Faith, he never thought about stopping, and he's at third with nobody out. Hit number 8 for the Wolverines. And here's Connor Smith, who struck out, flied to left, and popped to first. Has 3 home runs and 15 runs batted in. Umpire and cleaning up in the. Oh, he left it. He was going out there so vigorously, he dropped his brush, and so if you drop it, you have to use it. So you got to go out and you got to clean the plate. You know, I've seen it cleaner, by the way, after, you know. But okay, good work. Infield in for the Beavers. Garriente steps off and throws it to Griffiths, who wasn't standing next to anybody. So more activity in the Beavers bullpen. Luke Austin with the first 5 1/3. Swing and a miss. Hanson thought about throwing behind the runner, but Hunter Smith, kind of a big guy right there standing right in front of him. Had to try to get clear of him, and that was not easy. 0-1 on Smith. That one misses outside. 1-1 Beavers infield in. We're in the top of the 7th inning. Faith on third base, nobody out. Line drive left field, that's the base hit. The single by Smith will give him his 16th run batted in of the season. Faith scores easily. 9th hit for the Wolverines. 5th run across the plate. And here's Zach Jenkins, who struck out twice and walked.
Center fielder Zach Jenkins.
Jenkins, left-hand hitting center fielder. Came in at 279. Walked and scored back in the 6th inning. Led off the 6th inning with that walk. Shows bunt. He bunts it down the third base line. Griffiths picks it up. Now he can't handle it. And everybody will be safe. Be an error on the third baseman. Second error for the Beavers in this one. And with nobody out still and runners at first and second, Cowan Meyer is the hitter. He's flied to right, he's flied to center, and he's flied to left so far in this one. That's Cowan Meyer out of Placer High School up in Auburn. Jenkins will be credited with the sacrifice. Meyer takes in there for a strike. So 0-1 on Cowan Meyer. Devin Carter to follow. Still nobody out here in the 7th. 1 run across. 2 hits and an error. Meyer takes that one outside. One and one. Looking at cloud formation on the Stones Radio Network's cameras. Just fascinating. I think cumulus. There's another bunt. That's back to the pitcher, picked up by Garriente. Throws to first, and Tatum is going to get Cowan Meyer coming through. It's a sacrifice for Meyer. Moves Smith to third, moves Jenkins to second, and with 1 out now, Devin Carter coming to the plate. Left-hand inning first baseman has grounded out, struck out, and walked. Comes in with 7 runs batted in and has a chance for 2 more. Wolverines have scored once here in the 7th inning. They lead at 5-2. Fastball down low. 1-0. Kimo Walensky, who has been a thorn in the side of the Beavers so far today with 2 hits on the day, an RBI and a run scored. Line drive foul down the left field line over by the bullpen area for the Beavers. Evens it up to Devin Carter, 1-1. Two teams meet again on Thursday in Rockland at Sierra College, 2 p.m. first pitch. Then they're back here on Friday, but that is a 1 p.m. first pitch right here on YouTube, the channels of ARC Athletics and Stones Radio Networks. There's a squeeze. It's popped up down the third base line, but Griffiths can't get to it. And everybody will have to go back to their bags as Connor Smith was coming down on that one. Beavers were wishing that bunt was a little bit better directed. It would have been a nice double play. 1-2 now on Devin Carter. Fouls that one off. Carter, a freshman from Alpha Charter. Garriente, the pitcher, a freshman. He comes from Vista Del Lago. Check swing and a nice block by Duncan Hansen. Keep that one from going back to the screen. Evens the count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. We are in the top of the 7th inning from Beaver Field on the campus of American River College in lovely Sacramento, California. Mark the Phantom Low. Chris Toy, Stones McCoy helping out as well. 2-2 pitch is just a little bit high. 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes. That slice foul again down to the Beaver bullpen area. So Carter stays alive with Walensky to follow. Infield in for the Beavers. Fastball misses, ball 4. Close pitch right there. Carter gets his second straight base on balls. Bases are loaded. We're going to have a meeting at the mound. Probably a pitching change here for the Beavers. We'll step away. We are in the top of the 7th, and the Wolverines lead it by 3.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We love to see you.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise so you can have peace of mind. Contact us to schedule your service today.
Oh, I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. Personally, the most rewarding part is about eating it. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, yes, not only.
Jose Vega, the new pitcher for the Beavers, the freshman out of Highlands High School, making his 9th appearance. 0-2, 17 strikeouts, 5 walks over 14 and 2/3 innings, a 6.75 earned run average. He'll face Kimo Walensky with runners at, let's say, every base. That would be first, second, and third. First pitch is outside, commonly referred to as the bases loaded. Smith at third, Jenkins at second, Carter at first. Stones McCoy wants me to say ducks on the pond. I don't like that saying. I never have. Doesn't make sense at all. I don't care if there's ducks on the pond. Fastball right down the middle for a strike, 1-1. What possible relevance is the fact that there's ducks on a pond? One and one. Another breaking ball, but that stays high. 2-1. Would be a good idea, though. We can get an alternative to ducks on the pond. All the pillows are on the couch. I don't think is a very good one, Stones. No, that was all right. 2-1 now. Fastball is inside. Down low, 3-1. Walensky grounded out, doubled, and singled. Has an RBI already in this game. Has scored a run. Count in his favor at 3 balls and 1 strike. Fouled out of play on the fastball. Brings it full, 3-2. Faith started the inning with a triple. Smith with a line drive single. Then Jenkins sacrificed, but ball misplayed at third base, so he reached base. Meyer sacrificed him around, and then Carter got the walk. Breaking ball just misses. And that is a bases-loaded walk. An RBI for Walensky, his second of the day. Smith comes in to score. Jenkins moves to third. Carter now at second. Walensky at first. Masayuki Kawashima coming to the plate. He has doubled, sacrificed, and singled. He scored a run. He's driven one in himself out of the number 9 spot. Came in at 148. He fouls that fastball out of play. 0-1. 6-2 now in favor of the Wolverines. They trailed after 5, 2-1. Came up with 3 in the 6th and 2 here in the 7th. Bunt picked up and over to first. Scooped up by Tatum, but it's going to be safe. So it's a sacrifice bunt for Kawashima. He gets another run batted in. A very tough play at third base as Jenkins scores. Carter at third now. Walensky is at second. And here's Mason Oliphant. Just a perfectly placed bunt by Kawashima. No chance getting the runner at the plate. That's high for a ball. So it is now 7-2 in favor of the Wolverines as they have struck for 3 here in the 7th after getting 3 in the 6th. Season. 2-0 is grounded down to third. Step on third, throw to first on a hop and a double play. And that will end the inning. A nice play over there by Griffiths, but 3 runs score on 2 hits. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's the Wolverines on top, 7-2.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Oh, I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Got dragged there, and I didn't.
He's an actor? Oh, crap. Who cares? You got the rest of your life to be, serious. But
just tweet it out and then don't really
then
respond.
run away.
Yeah.
I think it happens to some of us. Maybe it sounds a little personal to you, but
I didn't want me to
I don't
sound
know.
that
It just
way.
maybe sounds like that.
Generally,
fine.
Again, you're a very bright guy.
Yeah.
You see right into
Right
my
through
soul,
you.
my friend. That's why I have so many jobs, because people think I'm funny when they're driving home. Bottom of the 7th inning, it's 7-2 in favor of the Wolverines. Dylan Schmidt is the new pitcher, the freshman from Roseville, making his 13th appearance for the coach Rob Evangelo and the Sierra College Wolverines. He will face number 2. It's Nick Golden, and then Darren Eels and Wyatt Balke. Schmidt, the freshman. First pitch is in there for a called strike. 12th appearance of the season, 1-1, 14 2/3 innings, 17 strikeouts, 4 walks. 4.91 ERA for Dylan Schmidt. 0-2 now. Golden has flied to left, sacrificed, and singled, so he is 1 for 2. Schmidt a little bit of sidearm, and the fastball swung on and missed. 17 strikeouts and 4 walks coming in. You can see why he gets the K of Golden. And here's Darren Eels, who struck out twice and into a double play. So Darren is 0 for 3.
The shortstop, Darren Eels.
206 coming in, 3 home runs, 11 runs batted in for Eels. First pitch is outside for a ball. 1-0. High fly ball. That's hit well to left field going back as Oliphant still going back. And that ball is out of here. It's a home run for Darren Eels. His 4th of the season, and the Beavers are back within 4 as they trail now 7-3. You knew it was hit well, but it really needs to be hit well to get out of here, and that's down near about 380 down there, in between left center and down the line. And Eels got it out of here for his 4th home run, 12 runs batted in.
Beavers number 11, right fielder Wyatt Balke.
Anthony Martinez is loosening up in the bullpen for the Wolverines as Eels strikes with the long ball. 9 hits on the day for the Beavers. Balke has 2 of them. Pops that one up down the right field line. Chasing it is Carter, and it will be out of play. Tyler Olson, 6 innings, 8 hits, 2 runs. And he is in line to get his second win of the season. Five strikeouts, 2 walks. Make that 6 strikeouts and 2 walks. Balky fouls that one away. Back to the screen, 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Golden strikes out, then a home run for Darren Eels. And Wyatt Balky, who doubled in the second, doubled a run in the third, struck out in the 5th. It's that one at short right center field, coming in, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Running it down is Ronaldo out there, a second baseman, got out there before the right fielder Faith could get in. And is Balky's 3rd hit of the day. 10 hits now for the Beavers, and that brings up Jaden Reynolds. Singled in the second, fly to left in the third, grounded out in the 5th for the left-hand hitting second baseman. Fastball misses outside, 1-0 from Dylan Schmidt. Duncan Hansen to follow. Hit sharply down past the first baseman in the right field. That's a base hit. Balky around second. Ball bobbled in right field. Doesn't think it makes any difference, so Balky was going to make it to third anyway. Reynolds has his 2nd hit of the day. 11 hits for the Beavers, 3 in this inning, and here's Duncan Hansen. That one probably aided by the fact that Balky was at first, and so Carter had to hold him at first base, couldn't get off there in time to get that ground ball. Hansen struck out, grounded out, and flied out, so he is 0 for 3. As Connor Smith is going to go out and talk to his pitcher. Wyatt Winalski on deck. So Reynolds 2 hits, Balky 3 hits, Winalski has 2 hits. Beavers trying to turn all these hits into runs. They still have just 2. But are threatening here in the 7th inning. Excuse me, 3. Can't take Eels home run off the board. That would not be nice. Hansen takes a breaking ball in there for a strike. 0-1 on Duncan. Sophomore out of Del Campo High School. The Cougars, home of Stones McCoy. Hansen fouls that one away. As we've talked many times, Stones McCoy called many of the schools in the San Juan Unified School District home for at least a couple of weeks until the grades came in. Pitching coach Josh Morton of the Wolverines, also a Cal Campo. That's it sharply to the right of short. That's a base hit. Running on the pitch was Reynolds. He'll get into third base with a head first slide. It's another run. It's 1st and 3rd again for the Beavers. They now trail it 7-4. Hansen with his 12th run batted into the season, jumped all over a breaking ball. Reynolds going on the pitch. Got easily into third, and that'll bring up Wyatt Winalski, who has walked and singled twice. So Duncan Hansen joins the hit parade. 12 now for the Beavers. They trail it 7-4, and here is Winalski. Singled up the middle in the 4th, singled to left center in the 6th. Checking in with, I think Reynolds is a little shaken up after the head first dive, but I think he's just dirty. I don't think he's shaken up. I think he's just a little bit, stunned a little bit. So Golden struck out to open this 7th, and Eels with the home run to left field, a single by Balky, a single by Reynolds, a single by Hansen. And we have a swing there for Winalski, 0-1. Wyatt, 273 coming in. Takes that one a little bit outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Left-hand hitting center fielder out of San Juan High School, the sophomore. Throw over to first base and getting back easily is Duncan Hansen. Anthony Martinez, number 31, is throwing, the freshman out of Del Campo, down the pen. Winalski takes that one. It's in there for a strike, 1-2. Willie Tatum to follow. Winalski lifts one over third baseman's head. That's in the left field for a base hit. Here comes a runner to score. That is Jaden Reynolds. Winalski comes through with his third hit of the day. He's got himself a run batted in, and now it is 7-5 in favor of the Wolverines. 5 hits in the inning, and Willie Tatum coming to the plate. Duncan Hansen stayed at second base. That one, Winalski served that one up perfectly to where he wanted it to go. Didn't hit it real hard, but blooped it into left field. That is 5 straight hits for the Beavers. Winalski picks up his 5th RBI, and we're going to have a pitching change, or at least a conversation at the mound for the Wolverines, and we'll step away. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning. Beavers have scored 3 times. They trail 7-5.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Meeting at the mound is over. Willie Tatum stepping to the plate. Runners at first and second. Dylan Schmidt still out on the hill. The right-hander will face Tatum, who has struck out, singled, and walked. Willie with 7 runs batted in on the campaign. Came in at 135. He's got Hansen at second. Winalski at first. Breaking ball sweeper misses for a ball. 1-0. Outfield straight away and pretty deep for Willie Tatum. Beavers already with a home run in this inning by Darren Eels. And I mean like an over-the-fence one. Willie takes a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Marcus Babata, the number 9 hitter on deck. Eels with the home run. Balky single, Reynolds single, Hansen single, Winalski single. Tatum swings and misses. Had a really good cut at that off-speed pitch. But he is behind the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. 13 hits for the Beavers in this one, 5 in this inning. Outside, good job by Tatum to take that one. 2-2. Winalski at first, Hansen at second. 2-2 to Willie Tatum. Takes that one outside, ball 3. Kind of an easy take right there. Works it to a full count with Babata to follow. Crowd livening up here on a alternately sunny and not sunny. Tatum fouls that one out of play. Tuesday afternoon. Looks like Evan Oden, the sophomore out of Lincoln, is now loosening up in the pen for Sierra College. The Fighting Zebras of Lincoln, that is. He's done some time with the Potters. Full count coming up here with 1 out in the 7th. Tatum chops it out towards second. Ronaldo has it. Now he can't. He has to pick it up. Throws to first. Not in time. That's going to be a base hit for Tatum on the infield, and now the bases are loaded for Marcus Babata. One of those do-or-die plays on the infield for Ronaldo, and here's Babata, who was struck out, hit a sacrifice fly, and reached on a fielder's choice. And we are going to have a pitching change now for the Wolverines, and we'll take a step away with a very exciting bottom of the 7th going on. The Beavers trailing it by 2.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We'd love to see you.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise so you can have peace of mind. Contact us to schedule your service today.
Oh, I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. Personally, the most rewarding part is about eating it. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Oh, I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread.
New pitcher for the Wolverines, Evan Oden, the sophomore from Lincoln, his 9th appearance of the season. He's 1-1, 10 2/3 innings, 16 strikeouts, 8 walks, and a 4.22 ERA. And he'll face Marcus Babada with the bases loaded here in the bottom of the 7th. 1 out. Left-handed Babada takes a fastball high and outside for a ball 1-0. Brett Griffith, the top of the order, on deck for the Beavers, who have strung 6 straight hits together after an opening strikeout of this inning by Nick Golden. Babada swings and fouls it off. Marcus was ready for that one. Big right-hander Evan Oden, 3rd pitcher of the day for Sierra College. Babada takes outside, 2-1. Olsen went the first 6, gave up 8 hits and 2 runs, walked 2, struck out 6. Then Dylan Schmidt came in, got just the 1 out, allowed 6 hits, and is responsible for the runners on base. Babada takes a 2-1 pitch in there, call strike 2. Big pitch right there for Evan Oden. 3 runs already across in the inning for the Beavers. Swings and misses on an outside fastball. C.J. Riccardi, a freshman from Granite Bay, still loosening up in the pen, but right now, Babada's down on strikes, and it's up to Brett Griffiths here. Bases still loaded, 3 runs in, but now 2 outs. As Oden gets the strikeout on the 2-2 pitch. Griffiths has a single in 4 trips. Takes the fastball outside. 9th batter of the inning for the Beavers. They've scored 3 times. They have 3 on base. Griffiths take the fastball. That's on the inside corner for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike on Brett Griffiths. 12 runs scored, 8 runs driven in for Brett. Sophomore from Jesuit. Line drive, that's in the left field for a base hit. Here comes 1 run. The tying run rounds 3rd. He's headed to the plate. The throw will be too late. This game is tied at 7. Brett Griffiths comes through with a 2-run single. and 5 runs across the plate for the Beavers here in the bottom of the 7th. Hanson scores. Winalski scores. Tatum is still at second base. 7th hit of the inning for the Beavers. They've scored 5 times. And it brings up Nick Golden. Struck out to open the inning as a single and a sacrifice in this game today. Left-hand hitting DH. Takes a high fastball. Griffith's second hit of the day. He has 2 runs batted in. That gives him 10 on the season. Darren Eels on deck. That one misses outside. 2-0. Fastball misses again, 3-0. On Nick Golden. Griffiths at first. At second is Willie Tatum. Beavers have scored 5 times here in the inning after Golden led off with a strikeout. That was right down the middle for a strike, 3-1. Golden showing bunt, and you know what I feel about the 3-0 fake bunt. The umpire strike zone just balloons, although that one looked like it was right down there anyway. 3-1 now. Tatum being shadowed a little bit by Meyer at shortstop there. Fastball, that's in there for a strike. So Meyer comes back, coming back from 3-0 is Oden. Runners will be going on the 3-2 pitch with 2 outs here in the 7th. That's inside corner, call strike 3. 5 runs, 7 hits for the Beavers. We go to the top of the 8th. We are all tied at 7.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Towing. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We'd love to see you.
Fast flung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off-speeder. Bruno strikes out the... He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kid. That's Robert Freeman. And Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 15, comes down to the 10. He gets a block to the 5. New ball game, top of the 8th inning. Brady Ronaldo, Owen Faith, Connor Smith against Jose Vega, who came on in the 6th inning. There's a high fly ball hit well to deep center field. Winalski going back, still going back. It's over his head. Ronaldo's going to take 3. He's going to have it easily. It's a triple to open the top of the 8th inning for Brady Ronaldo. His second hit of the game. He's hit the ball hard about 4 times, though. And he opens up. The Beavers come back with 5 in the 7th. Ronaldo opens up the 8th with a triple. And here's Owen Faith. 10 hits now for the Wolverines. Ronaldo had flied to left, singled, and into a couple of fielder's choice. So it has now 2 for 5. Swinging a foul at the plate. 0-1. Faith walked, singled, struck out, and tripled. Scored back in the 7th. came in at 275. Thought we might have our second home run of the day as Ronaldo really put a charge in that one into straightaway center field. One hop off the warning track up against the fence. Faith checks his swing, takes high. 1 ball, 1 strike on Owen Faith. Freshman out of Western Sierra. Ronaldo at third, nobody out. Popped up right side. It's a foul ball. Giving chase is Balky and also Reynolds, but it's out of play down the right field line. Goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Good crowd out here checking out the ball game on a Tuesday afternoon, getting treated to quite a contest. Beavers led 2-1 after 5, and then all heck is broken loose as we are tied at 7 going into the top of the 8th inning. Ronaldo already down at third base. Brady just a 271 average coming in, but he's hit the ball well several times in this one. Line drive right at the second baseman Reynolds. He makes the catch. That was a shot by Faith, but right at Jaden Reynolds. Connor Smith will come up to the plate now with 1 out. Still at third, Ronaldo. Owen Faith is like, well, I don't know if I can hit it any harder than that. He just hit it right at the second baseman. Smith is struck out, fly to left, popped to first, and had an RBI single. That was back in the 7th. Gave him his 16th run bat in of the season. Inside with a fastball, 1-0 from Vega, the freshman out of Highlands. Third pitcher for the Beavers. Luke Austin started, then Joey Garrienti came on for Asa in the 6th, and now Vega, who came on in the 7th. That's an off-speed pitch in there for a strike, 1-1. I don't know if it was my imagination, but the umpire seemed like he put a little bit more flair in that strike call right there. It must be, it's 8th inning, you're seeing things. Ronaldo comes down the line at third base. Another off-speed pitch, that's in there for a strike again. 1-2. Of course, umpires get a second wind too, Sometimes they just, all of a sudden, you put your left arm over your right shoulder when you make the strike call, it makes it look a lot more emphatic. Maybe that's his late inning strike call. I think that's what I would do if I was an umpire. That's hit in the air to right field, and that's hit well. Balky's going back. He's going to make a play, but it'll be a sacrifice fly. He's easily scoring in from third is Ronaldo, and the Wolverines are back up on top as they lead it 8-7. Smith picks up the sacrifice fly, the run batted in. His second of the day, his 17th of the season, and with 2 outs now, it brings up Zach Jenkins. He struck out twice, he's walked, and he's sacrificed, so he is 0 for 2 in this one. Scored a couple of runs as Zach Jenkins. Takes that one in there for a strike. That's a nice looking pitch from Vega. Jenkins struck out in the 2nd and then in the 4th, walked and scored in the 6th, and he sacrificed in the 7th and reached base when the bunt was misplayed and later scored in that inning as well. Nice looking pitch, outside corner, call strike 2. So Vega quickly up on Zach Jenkins, 0-2. Jenkins hitting .279 coming into this one. Wolverines 11-9, 3-3 in conference play. Beavers 5-13 and 1-5 in conference. 0-2 pitches down low. 1-2 on Jenkins. He's followed in the order by Callan Meyer, the shortstop. Breaking ball is fouled at the plate. Staying alive is Zach Jenkins. Bottom of the order has done a lot of damage for the Wolverines in this one. Walensky and Kawashima, 2 hits apiece and 2 RBI apiece. Fastball just misses outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. We are in the top of the 8th inning from Beaver Field. Wolverines have scored 1 to take the lead back here in the 8th, 8-7. 2-2 count on Zach Jenkins. Swing and a miss. He got him on strikes. 1 run, 1 hit. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Sierra back on top. They lead at 8-7.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Told Rick, I said, this is the guy that's going to lead us out of the.
He can't even lead us out of the
He
parking
can't get out of the
lot.
parking lot.
So we just moments ago, a rhubarb, a brouhaha between Mr. Reynolds, the great Jerry Reynolds, and the great Mr. Basketball.
They always wear
He
something
dresses
different.
He has his
Yeah.
suit on and stuff.
So,
yeah.
so it's like, hey, fans, I'm different.
Yeah.
You know, I'm the man.
Well,
See, so.
yeah.
Bottom of the 8th inning. Evan Oden back out on the hill for the Wolverines, and it's Darren Eels, Wyatt Balke, and Jaden Reynolds. Eels had struck out twice and hit into a double play, and then he came up in the 7th inning with his team down by 5 and blasted a home run to left field. His 4th of the season. 12 runs batted in now for Darren. Oden came on, got the strikeout of Bobata, but then a 2-run single by Griffiths. And then a strikeout of Golden in the 7th. 1-0 now on Darren Eels, the shortstop out of Bear Creek High School, the sophomore. Sails the fastball in there too high. 2-0. Wyatt Balke to follow, then Jaden Reynolds. 3, 4, and 5 for the Beavers. Look out, that hits him right in the old left leg, buttocks, whatever area over there. So Eels will go down to first base. Maybe he won't be stealing for a pitch or two. It has to work itself out. And here's Wyatt Balke. He's had himself quite a day, 2 doubles and a single. Even when he struck out in the 5th, he still reached base on a wild pitch on the 3rd strike. So he's been on base 4 times, has an RBI, has a run scored. Fastball swung on and missed, power against power. Oden had to back up a little bit after let that one go because he gave it what he had and Wyatt gave it what he had, and it's 0-1. Balke 308 coming in, the sophomore from Wood Creek High School. Swing and a miss that time, took something off it. 0-2. A home run and 9 runs batted in coming in. Wyatt picked up number 10 back in the 3rd inning. Swing and a miss. He got him on 3 pitches. So big strikeout by Oden right there. 1 out, and here's Jaden Reynolds, who has a couple of singles amongst 4 at-bats. Single in the 2nd, flied out in the 3rd, grounded out in the 5th, then singled and scored in the 7th. Left-hand inning second baseman up here with 1 out and 1 on. Eels not with a very big lead over at first, but Oden's going to throw over there anyway. Jaden Reynolds coming in at 235 in this one. Freshman out of Bella Vista. Oden's off-speed pitch is swung on and missed. Kawashima even with the bag at 3rd base. 0-1 now on Reynolds. Duncan Hansen to follow. That's in the dirt. That's a nice block by Connor Smith, who's done that a couple of times here. Saved his pitcher 90 feet, and he did it right there. Kept Darren Eels out of scoring position with the potential tying run. 1 ball, 1 strike on Reynolds. Takes that one on the outside corner. Call strike 2. Oden with 3 strikeouts already, giving up 1 hit and hit a batter. Reynolds takes outside with a fastball. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Jaden. It's been an alternate sun and shade or shadow game today. We're kind of in sun until I just said that, and now the shadows are coming back. Outside again. That'll full count at 3-2. Let's see if Eels is going on the 3-2 pitch. Oden, the third pitcher. Olson started, then Schmidt, and then Evan Oden came on back in the 7th inning. 3-2 pitch coming up. There goes the runner. Line drive. Third baseman reaches up, can't make the play. Coming around second. Heading to third is Eels. He's going to be in there, and it's another base hit for Jaden Reynolds. Kind of an off-the-bat line drive over Kawashima's head. Eels was going on the pitch, and so he just said, heck with it. If the guy catches it, I got no chance anyway. He kept going. Reynolds has 3 hits, first and third, and here's Duncan Hansen. $16 hits for the Beavers. Hansen, who has a big RBI single back in the 7th, is 1 for 4. Picked up his 12th run, batted in that 7th inning. See if Reynolds is thinking about going from first. Here's Oden's pitch. Hansen takes a breaking ball outside. Beavers had a run in the 3rd and a run in the 4th, then they went down 7-2 and came back with 5 in the 7th and threatening here again in the 8th. There goes the runner. Pitch is in there for a strike, and they're going to just let Reynolds steal second base. So both runners now in scoring position. Coach Jay is going to talk to Duncan Hansen, I think, although he had that purposeful walk like he wanted to talk to somebody in authority. But no, he's just going to talk to Duncan. We have a 1 ball and 1 strike count. I think he's saying, hey, you know, if you got a base hit and scored 2 runs, we'd be ahead. And those are the kind of things you want to convey to your batters. Umpire says, time for me to get this brush out again. Oh, he's doing a very thorough job there. That was excellent work by the umpire. Excellent work. Top notch, top notch. Wyatt Winalski to follow, but it's about Duncan Hansen now as the Wolverines have brought their infield in with 1 out. Hansen pops it up. Behind home plate, it's Smith coming back and makes the catch. So a big out right there, still first and third, but now 2 outs, and Wyatt Winalski, who has 3 hits on the day.
Now batting for the Beavers, number 19 is center fielder Wyatt Winalski.
Second and third, 2 outs. Winalski walked in the 2nd, singled in the 4th, 6th, and 7th. Hits that one right back in the mound, and Oden snaps it out of the air, runs it almost all the way to first, and gets him at first base. So Oden gets out of a jam there in the bottom of the 8th. Beavers scoreless. We go to the top of the 9th. Wolverines lead it by 1.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We'd love to see you.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise so you can have peace of mind. Contact us to schedule your service today.
I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. Personally, the most rewarding part is about eating it. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Top of the ninth inning. What's been a good one out here at Beaver Field. Beavers trail it 8-7. Jose Vega still out on the mound for ARC. He'll face Cowan Meyer, Devin Carter, and Kimo Walensky. 6, 7, and 8 for the Wolverines. Meyer is flied to right, flied to center, flied to left, and sacrifice. So he is 0 for 3 in this one. Right-handing shortstop against Vega. Fastball is in there for a strike. 0-1. Activity in the Wolverines' pen. Got a right-hander up. Swing it. Looks like he went. He did go. So it's 0-2. Beavers, looks like there's activity. Kind of hard to see in there. Oh, 0-2 now on Meyer. Hits it sharply to left to shortstop. Eels comes over, gets it over to first for the out. Played by Darren Eels at shortstop. Meyer is out 6-3, and that'll bring up Devin Carter, who's walked twice, grounded out, and struck out. So Devin is 0 for 2 in this one. Has scored a run back in the 6th inning.
Number 20, first baseman Devin Carter.
Vega working from the stretch. Outside with that one. 1 ball and no strikes on Devin Carter. Kimo Walensky to follow. Fastball misses outside. 2-0. Down low, ball 3. Three balls, no strikes on Devin Carter. Fastball catches the outside corner. 3 balls, 1 strike. Outfield medium deep and swung around a little bit to the left side for Carter, at least in center field. That is ball 4. Carter gets his 3rd consecutive walk. He's on base for the 3rd time today, and it'll bring up Kimo Walensky, who grounded to second back in the 3rd, but after that, doubled in the 5th, singled in the 6th, and walked in the 7th. The walk was a bases loaded variety, so Kimo has picked up 2 runs batted in to double his season total. He's up at 4 now. Came in at 161. He is 2 for 3. And he's got Carter over at first base. Takes that one in there for a strike. Oh, 0-1 on Walensky. Kawashima on deck, the number 9 hitter. Throw over to first base. Walensky, the DH for Sierra College in this one. First of 3 game set. He lines that one in the right center field. Balke's making a move, but it's going to be over his head and go all the way back to the warning trap. Balke picks it up. They're going to send Carter all the way. The throw comes in from second base. Short hop to Hansen, and he scores. So it's a double for Walensky. He gets himself another RBI as Carter scores. The throw came in from Reynolds, but it was one hopper, and it just hopped over Duncan Hansen. Going to third on the throw is Walensky. And it's now 9-7 in favor of the Wolverines. And Masayuki Kawashima is the hitter. He has doubled, sacrificed, singled, and sacrificed. And is in there for a strike. Looks like Anthony O'Connor and Aiden Nielsen in the bullpen for the Beavers. As Walensky is at third, one out here, and a run already scoring. They now trail it by 2. Fastball is in there, strike 2. Kawashima came in at 148, but he doubled and scored in the third, sacrifice in the fifth, then had an RBI single in the sixth, and RBI bunt sacrifice in the seventh. Laid it down with the bases loaded. Fouls that one out of play to the left. So he's doubled his RBI total. He also has 4 on the season now. Infield in for the Beavers. They trail it by 2. We are in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. He got him on strikes. Nice pitch by Vega. Off-speed pitch on the outside corner. And that will bring up Mason Oliphant, the leadoff hitter, the left fielder. Flied out, struck out, walked, singled, and grounded into a double play.
Number 10, left fielder Mason Oliphant.
A meeting at the mound here. I think we're going to get a pitching change here. Let's see. I think we will. So the signal goes into the bullpen, and the signal goes over to the commercial deck as we are going to take a break. Top of the 9th, and the Wolverines lead this one 9-7.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Oh, I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Got dragged there, and I didn't. He's an actor. Oh crap! Who cares? You got the rest of your life to be, serious. But
just tweet it out and then don't
And
really
then run away.
Yeah.
No, I think it happens to some of us. Maybe it sounds a little personal to you, but
I'm not. I didn't want me.
Yeah,
to
I
sound
don't know.
that
It just
way.
maybe sounds like that. 'Cause
Generally,
fine.
Again, you're a very bright guy.
Yeah.
You see right into
Right
my
through
soul,
you.
my friend. That's why I have so many jobs, because people think I'm funny when they're driving home.
New pitcher for the Beavers here in the top of the 9th is the left-hander Anthony O'Connor, who's making his 8th appearance of the season, just his 2nd in relief. He's 2-3. He's thrown 37 1/3 innings, 34 strikeouts, 14 walks, and an ERA of 3.13. So he will come on to face Mason Oliphant, the left fielder, with Timo Walensky down at third base, and the Wolverines on top 9-7. 2 outs here in the inning. Oliphant with an RBI single back in the 6th inning. Fastball hits the outside corner for a strike. Oh, and 1 now on Mason. Brady Rinaldo would be next if he keeps it going. Fastball just misses the outside corner. Evens up the count, 1 ball in, 1 strike. Trying to check out the action from the Becky Russ Field over there is Sac City and Ayard facing off in softball. Breaking balls fouled back to the screen. But even with the cataract surgery and everything, I just can't, they've got the angle of the Yeah, it's not really helping me. They should have swivel scoreboards anyway. Like your scoreboard should swivel around 360 so people can check out your score from all areas. That's not a great idea. Fouled out of play. Sac City leads at 6-4, I'm being told. Which I don't like, so I'm going to change it and say no. One and two now. High fly ball right field side out of play. So it stays at 1-2. Wolverine scored 3 times, or 1 time in the 3rd, but then 3 in the 6th, 3 in the 7th, 1 in the 8th, and 1 here in the 9th. So 8 runs in the last 4 innings, or 3+. O'Connor, 1 ball, 2 strikes on Oliphant. Get to the right side of second base. Reynolds backhands it, has it, throws to first, and what a play by Jaden Reynolds to cut down Oliphant at first base. 1 run for the Wolverines. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Last chance for the Beavers. They trail by 2.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Telling. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We love to see you.
Pass flung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off-speeder. Bruno strikes out the... He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kid. That's Robert Freeman. And Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 15. Comes down to the 10. He gets a block to the 5. Bottom of the 9th here from Beaver Field. Wolverines lead 9-7. C.J. Ricarte is going to be the new pitcher. The freshman making his 11th appearance. He is 1-1 with 1 save, 18 2/3 innings, 19 strikeouts, 9 base on balls, and ERA a very impressive 2.41. He has allowed 1 home run on the season, so he will come out and try to get his 2nd save of the season. Giving up 12 hits and 5 earned runs in 18 2/3 innings. The right-hander out of Granite Bay High School will face Willie Tatum and then Marcus Babada in the top there to Brett Griffiths. Beavers with 5 of their 7 runs back in the 7th. They had a chance in the 8th inning, but Evan Oden shut them down. So here's Willie Tatum. He has struck out, singled, walked, and singled again, so he is 2 for 3. Actually, I think we're going to have David Henry is going to bat. So David Henry comes on in a pitch hitting role for Tatum. Takes a fastball in there for a strike from Ricarte. From the windup, chopped down toward third. Jimmy has it over to first base for the out. So Kawashima throws it to first base to Carter for the first out here in the 9th, and that'll bring up Marcus Babada, who was struck out twice and into a fielder's choice and hit a sacrifice fly. Let's see, we might have another pinch hitter. It's going to be number 34. That's Alex Olson. We're going to come up here and hit for Babada. Olson, a freshman out of Bella Vista High School. So the right-hander Olson up here. Hits that ball well to right center field, giving Chase his faith. He's not going to get it. That's one hop in the fence out there. Olson's going to move into second base. No reason to try for third. He's going to try for third. The cutoff is thrown to third. He is going to be out at third base. So Olson with a great hit, but not a great decision. He is thrown out 9-6-5. 2 outs, and that'll bring up Brett Griffiths. Just when I thought it was safe to say he was stopping, he took off again. And a very good relay throw by Rinaldo. That one's outside to Brett Griffiths, who has a couple of singles in this game. He has 2 for 5. He scored a run. He's driven in 2 runs. Nick Golden on deck. So Olson really unloaded on one to right field. And just got to second and decided to try to go for third. Griffiths pops it up right side. It's foul, but it may be playable by Carter going down the line, and he can't get there. A diving try by Faith coming in from right field as well. But it will be just a foul ball. Even the count up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Making sure everybody's okay down the right field line is Hat's got to retain. Somebody left a kind of a divot. They're replacing their divot. That's good. That's good etiquette down there. That was Rinaldo coming in from second base. Making the long run out there. So 1 ball and 1 strike on Griffith. Now 2 outs. Pops that one up out of play again. So it's down to 1 strike for the Beavers. Right-handed hitting third baseman out of Jesuit High, the sophomore Brett Griffiths came in at 274, picked up his 9th and 10th run batted in, and scored his 12th run of the season today. Fastball misses outside. Check swing, he went around, and that's going to be the ball game. 1-2-3 in the 9th inning. For Ricarte, he'll get the save. Our final score, Sierra College wins this one 9-7. A very entertaining game. Beavers had a lot of chances, put a lot of hits up on the board, 17 to be exact, but they fall short. Again, our final, Sierra 9 and the Beavers 7. We're back on Friday with these same 2 teams in the finale of this 3-game series. It's a 1 p.m. start. Make sure you join us on ARC Athletics YouTube.